Hello, this is Sofi Martinez, and I wanted to talk to you. I felt inspired to talk about the way that light language integrates into your everyday life. And so, how is this coming to this class is gonna translate into your life, and how is it that it's beneficial as well? I had a video before that I was speaking the vision of the future of light language. And so, coming back to this way of moving through our ascension, through our evolution, ascension really is the process of how we are um, anchoring our higher self into our human self. And so, um, really, like language brings the information of connection. It like language vibrates in the frequency of higher love, and love always connects us with each other, with oneself, with the world, and so on. And so, in this vibration and in this frequency, one feels empowered. And as you feel empowered within yourself, you start finding the intelligence within yourself, the answers within yourself, the wisdom and knowledge and knowing within you, and you start functioning from that space. So the class, as you learn and you open light language, it empowers you in specifically that way, where you can use light language to connect with yourself, to connect with the world, and to connect with others. And so how also it can be integrated into your unique way of expressing in your gifts and your expertise in your life. For example, if you are, and this actually happened. So, for example, a friend of mine, she's a beautiful, beautiful being and healer. She is a craniosacral healer. She's also an intuitive and a medium. And through her integration of language, she can also integrate her light language through her work. And how would you would ask how is that? And so as she knows the craniosacral system, she now is able to integrate that light language into the language of craniosacral, for example. The same thing happens of like actually this video was inspired by a conversation with my friend this morning. And as we're walking in our daily morning routine, and um, she's starting to open up more to light language, and so she is a conflict mediator. So conflict resolution is her expertise, communication is her expertise, and she's a mediator in this life in this way. And so how I started speaking, how light language will be integrated into her expertise, into her communication. So how this can translate is like as you integrate light language, you begin to see others also in a different way. So let's give it to this example. How you're coming into a scenery of conflict, you begin to see the other in light and their ability to access light language, and you access light language within yourself. And so the whole experience shifts and brings to a different level. So in that way, coming back, you're really anchoring more and more that higher self into your human experience, into your human self. So that's how language is actually helping through our ascension process and our evolution. It's helping us to anchor our higher self into our human experience by noticing and starting to observe and relate to the light, to the energy that we are opening up within ourselves, and therefore we're opening up into our world experience. And we started translating that into and design meaning such as that, to everything. And so it's literally also, for example, when I'm also a Reiki master, and that's how my journey began with energy, and I'll be always be so grateful for it, because it's such a beautiful journey. But as soon as I started connecting with the Reiki energy, I started really channeling Reiki everywhere. I would start channeling Reiki for my food, every time I would cook a meal, every time I would walk. And so I remember clearly one of my teachers, Reiki teachers, she said to me, at the beginning, you learn about Reiki until you finally become Reiki. And so this is the same thing, the same method applies. At the beginning, you learn light language as you would learn any other tool. And then by the end, you become it. You become light language because it's so integrated into your everyday experience that it becomes you. It becomes part of who you are. It becomes part of the way you perceive life, the way you perceive yourself, the way you experience life. And so it becomes you. And because light language is not a language of the mind, it's a language that holds a frequency of love. What a beautiful way to experience life, yourself, and everyone else in it. So this not only expands from human to human relationships, it always begins to expand with the trees, with the earth, with the land that you live in, with your home, with the water, with the sky, with the animals, with your pets, and so on and so on and so on. And this ripples. So imagine the power that you bring forth in your work into the world, and the power that you bring forth of love, empowered love, into your life and the world because of it. I'm so excited to share this class with you on March 7th. There's still a few spots available, so please send me an email and register and save your space. And also, if you want to order the meal, the amazing meal that my friend Tamara, that she's, oh my God, I really recommend that you get the meal because you'll feel so nourished. And that's $10 for the meal, and then 175 Canadian dollars for the class. And I'm looking forward, so forward to this gathering and connection with one another in this way. Love you. Have a wonderful day.